Hi, everyone. My name is Queen Kuli. Thank you so much for being here. I am your spiritual activator, and I am here. I just want to turn this up so that you guys can hear me. I am here to help you find your gifts, find out why you're here, and to help you thrive. And that means not just living, right? That means thriving in the world because so many of us, for so long, um, if you don't know my story, for so long, I was someone who didn't thrive. I was someone who would self-sabotage and someone who was a people pleaser and someone who tried to fit in and someone who always lived with fear. And it took me a long time to figure out that the reason why I wasn't happy was because I'd always had this fear within me because of my upbringing. And what I learned from it was that you can be happy. You do have gifts. Every single one of you listening to me or watching me right now, you are a divine sentient being. You are here, and every single one of you has gifts. And the world needs your gifts right now. The world needs you to stand up and to get in alignment with exactly why you are here. But, for so many of us, we got stuck in fear and isolation and frustrated that the life that we really want is so far away from us. You may be sitting there and looking at other people online and thinking, oh my gosh, they have the best life ever. I wish I had that life. Or you may be working corporate and you really want to be on your own. Maybe you want to be a heart centered entrepreneur, or you may be a heart centered entrepreneur right now, but you're not living as authentically as you could. Because for a lot of us that are, I'm an 11. If you don't know, I have another channel, Julie Saillant, where I go over a lot in numerology. And the master numbers 11, 22, 33s, we are the ones that have been here more than the other numbers, but that also means that we have had to learn things the hard way probably longer than the others, right? And you can look at what others have and you can think to yourself, man, I really want that life, or I really want that, or I'm showing up as myself, but it's not 100%, it's like 60%. And that's only because we're afraid. We're afraid to step out. We're afraid to be who we are. And you have to protect your soul's true vibration at all times. And the reason that you suffer is because you're out of sync, you're out of alignment, and you're not using your true gifts. And, that can really feel deeply unfortunate, unhappy, frustrated, and every other reason you could think of to not feel happy and glad as to who you are. And a lot of times that makes us go and run because, you know, sometimes we seek isolation, but that is a way to protect ourselves, right? It starts out as a way to I'm just going to run away. I'm just going to shut down and run away and be quiet because that's what we were taught to do when we were young. When people saw us shining our lights, and then they would be uncomfortable around us because they weren't shining their lights. So they would tell us to shut down. But we were young and we'd be like, I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. I'm just being myself. So we got used to and we got trained, if you will, to run and shut down. I've done this my entire life. And I bet you have too if you're listening to me. And then what happens is, your soul longs to connect with others. That's what we're here for. But yet we're afraid because we've been told that the way that we are is wrong. And then that isolation just leads to, fear, right? So we get stuck and we retreat within ourselves. Then we get depressed and then we feel like we were lost. And then isolation and fear makes us very suspicious of others. And then we get to that point where we're very unsure and we don't trust people. We're very distrustful. But we've been trained this way our entire lives. I'm not saying that as an excuse. I'm saying that's what really happened to me. And I know to every client that I have, this is exactly why we don't show up 100%. Because for you to show up 100% and for me to show up 100%, you and I need to feel safe and we need to feel seen. We need to feel heard and respected. But safe is the biggest part of that, right? If I don't feel safe, and I didn't feel safe when that happened to me when I was younger, whether it was my family members, whether it was people around me, I didn't feel safe because I wasn't accepted for me. I was ridiculed for being me because I was different, because I felt too much, right? I didn't fit in. So for us to contribute, we have to feel safe and seen and respected, right? But we have to nourish and take care of our souls. And as adults, we have to get over this. We have to move through this because this does not serve you moving forward. It does not serve you or me to isolate and shut down. It doesn't. It really doesn't. So you may have questioned, like, why am I here? What am I doing? I know I'm supposed to be doing something else. I feel so far from where I'm supposed to be, right? I can and I will help you. This is what I was designed to do. And it's of the utmost importance to me to help you find your gifts, start working with them, bring you into alignment so that you can start shining your light and sharing your gifts with the world. That's what you're here to do. That's what I want for you. Because I can tell you on the other side of this, it's amazing. And I will help you with the protection. Every single one of my clients, whether you work one-on-one with me, whether you work in the Brave Academy, whatever it is. And I also have a subscription group I'm starting as well. You're going to be seen and you're going to be heard and you're going to be valued at all times. So if you are interested in living the life that you truly want, which you can have, by the way, living authentically, sharing your gifts with the world, and just being happy and stop hiding and stop running away and isolating yourself and being unhappy and being seen for your gifts and how wonderful and magical you truly are, right? As the unicorn that you are, and being safe with it, email me, right? There are ways you can work with me. I can work with you one-on-one. You can come through the Brave Academy. And you can also, I'm starting a subscription site as well. And if you're interested in that, let me know. I need to have a certain amount of people that are interested. I'm probably going to actually probably unleash this within the next couple of weeks, right in the beginning of April. But if you are interested in that, let me know. You can email me. It's jsaillant5@outlook.com. All the information will be below. But if you want to start living your life authentically, shining your light, and showing the world what you have, stop isolating, stop living in fear. I'm here to help you. This is what I do. This is why I was created. I'm the activator, and I am here to activate you, your gifts, so that you can shine your light and live the best and happiest life possible. Let me know in the comments if this resonated with you. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks, guys.